Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I thought we would make some lovely little sort of envelopes, and I've sort of like attached them in the middle so that they would go round like a little around one of the signatures. Now on this one I have used some of my handmade paper that I made, but it really is a little bit delicate because I've sewn around the edges, but it's sort of like ripping, so I'm not going to use that today. But I think it looks really lovely. So if you've got handmade paper, you can use that. But mine, the one that I made, is a little bit thin in places. I have sort of like patched it up a little bit, but this is the idea of what I would like to do. I've got my little postcards in there. I've tied those together with a little circle embellishment on there. These ones don't open. I've actually glued them together and just added the little bit of seam binding on there, but I think it looks really pretty. And I've added a little pocket in this one and embellished it on there. And I've just done a zigzag. This is just some tulle on there, but I'm not going to use this today because I was going to, but it is so delicate that I don't think I will. But I'm going to use some because I've got it here like this, but it's so thin. It's just sort of like ripping. So that was my attempt, I think, last year of trying to make some paper. But I will give that a go, I think maybe later on in the summer. But that's what we're going to be making today, and I'm going to be making it out of just some of the journal papers, and it's just an envelope. I popped in, this is the Shabby Shades of Purple kit, which looks lovely in there, and they've got this beautiful lady on the back of that one, which fits on the back perfectly, because I'm not going to close up the envelopes. I'm leaving them open on the back. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you how to make an envelope. All I've got on this one is one of these sort of like pretty papers on the back, sort of like the backing papers. So I'm going to just mark that off roughly there. Oh, actually I could use this piece, couldn't I, because this is the piece that I cut off the last one, or I tore off the last one. So just roughly there. Actually, I quite like this bit. Let me tie this bit down. I quite like those. These are hydrangeas on there. I do love hydrangeas as well. But we are working with the Wisteria kit, which I am just loving. So we can use these little bits in something else. I'll pop those to the side. So making the envelope, not that it really matters, but that would be quite nice on the inside of the envelope, wouldn't it? So all I'm going to do, taking a square, this is going to be the inside, and then I'm just going to fold in the side. You can do this sort of nice and neatly and fold it properly if you want to. I'm just going to just eyeball it today. So that's roughly like that. Just a little bit of an eyeball. Pop that up. Is that sort of central? Yeah, pretty much like that. I do have, I'll link the videos that I've got of making envelopes anyway down underneath. Let's see, didn't really match there, did it? Not very well. So this is probably why you can measure it a little bit better than me. Okay, let's fold this one up like that. Okay, that's lovely. And that's the back. That's beautiful, isn't it? Right, so once we've got this folded, fold these up so we've got some nice lines. I'm not worried if it's a little bit wibbly wobbly because these are handmade. Do you know what I mean? So you don't have to have everything perfect. Now this little corner here, this is just where it folds up like that. Now I'm just going to round that, so I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see that line, but in yours obviously you will. Oh, probably better on this side. Look, I'm just going to round it off, so you've just got like cut a little piece out like that, and then do the same on this side. There we go. just like that. I'm going to turn it round like this because it's easier to cut. So we've got the little bits like that. Now this one I want to go inside because I want these on the outside so we can round these off. Look, try and get your points in the middle. I haven't done a very good job with my points, but I want to just score that a little bit so we can bend that over like that, and then that's going to be sort of level across there. And then I'm going to just round these corners like that. I'm not worried that it's a little bit wobbly. Okay, now I'm going to, I think I might actually just cut this piece off. We don't really need it. On these ones, I think I'm going to leave them. I'm not going to glue them down. I'm going to leave them so you could open it if you wanted to. I'm going to pop little tabs on there. I'm going to just round the top. And I'm going to go, what colour? Should we go for this nice shaded lilac? I popped the seedless preserve on this one. Don't know whether you can just see on there. But let's go around because this one's a little bit lighter, isn't it? So let's just go round with a little bit of this lovely colour. So it's quite nice. Like I said in my video, it went out I think on Wednesday. These are just lovely colours that I've got. And they work so well with this kit. And it's nice to use something other than vintage photo. So there we go. Let's just go round a little bit. Can you see it that side? Not really. But these ones seem to stay a little bit wetter. There you go. You can see that. That's perfect. And that will just sort of turn over. I might actually go down these bits. Just round the outside. Don't think I did it on the other one. Let's just do that. Lovely. Pop that, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my piece of card. This is one that I was using the other day. I'm going to, whatever I do with my punch, this is the 3/4 of an inch, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to punch a little hole there, take my punch, and then just do that, and then another one. Do you think I'll get another one on this side? Should do, shouldn't I? Let's see. If you do the hole first, then you can sort of center it better. So that's those two. I need another two. Oh yeah, I need this one because I'll do both of the envelopes. I might have another one. Oops. Oops. Hey daisy. There we go. There we go. Lovely. So we've got this one which I made earlier, and then we've got this one. So I think on this one I'll do it with the seeded preserve on that one, and then we will use this one, the shaded lilac. Did I say lavender before? It's a lilac. So I'm just going to ink around them. Nice and simple. You could probably cut this out of some coloured paper if you wanted to, even. Do you know what I mean? It's entirely up to you. Or print them. Yeah, I suppose you could stamp on them. You could do all sorts of things. You could, what else could you do? You could probably make them a little bit shiny with a little bit of, what's it called? I don't know what it's called now. Love them. That looks good. What's it called? I don't know. I'll pop it on the screen because I'll remember as soon as I replay and edit this video, I will remember. There we go. Okay, so all these little bits that add just the nice touches to your journals and your embellishments. Okay, there we go. Nice and simple. Well, I'm going to glue these on, and when I've glued them on, I will make the hole in there. Let's just glue them on with these. Oops. I've got 3 signatures I'm going to do in this journal. So maybe I will put one of each of these in the signatures. So I will make another one of these. There we go. This one. So it's quite simple. It's just I suppose, I don't know what else you could use for the closure. You could just, if you didn't want to do this, or you didn't have a small enough punch, you could just pop a little eyelet in there. Like that. They're not quite straight, are they? Where's my lid? Yeah, if you didn't want that, you could probably just pop a little eyelet through there and tie it off. But you need something just a little bit stronger just to support it. Oh look, I've got ink everywhere. Because these don't dry as quick as the... I hope it's not on her little face. So I've got a little bit down there. They don't seem to dry as quickly as the vintage photo. They seem to stay a little bit wetter. So if you've got some, just beware. Leave them to dry a little bit. Okay, look at that. They look good, don't they? So what shall we have? I have got some of this seam binding. I have got, look, I've got some of this. What do you reckon? But then I don't think it would be easy enough to untie it, will it? So I think I'll just use, this is a sort of bluey, purpley colour. Should we do that one on here? Just cut this off. A little bit frayed on that one. Roll it up. Pop that through the hole. Pop that through. Yeah, I'm going to leave these ones open so you can take it off and open it right out. You could probably even pop a little extra pocket inside, which I'm not sure. Maybe I will do on another one. I'm just going to leave these like that. I'm going to just tie it in a little double knot. No, I can't do it in a knot, can I? Because if we want to open them out, I will never be able to undo the knot. There we go. We'll have a little bow. Perfect. Trim that off. There we go. Perfect. Pop that to the side. Pop these through. Now I sewed around the edge of the handmade paper envelopes, which you could probably do. Oops, it doesn't come out. On these ones as well. But the only reason I sewed around the edges is because they were quite delicate. But I think I probably made it worse. Okay. Let's just chop that little bit off. Oops. There we go. Lovely. Now, the only thing about opening them up, if I sew down the sides, if I put these together and sew down the sides, I'm going to have to put a little line down there to open it up, because it's not going to open up properly, is it? Let's see. Not that it really matters. I probably won't open them up that much anyway. But I do want to sew down the sides. I don't want to cover her face up. I was going to pop a pocket on there. So maybe we'll just pop a pocket on this one and leave that one, because that's too pretty, isn't it? Maybe we'll stick some of this or something along the bottom. What do you think? Oh, that's pretty. that's what we will do. Got my glue gun on, so let's just put that down. I need another glue stick. Where's my glue sticks gone? Okay, there we go. Another glue stick. Put that down just a little bit. Actually, I need to, before I glue gun that, we need to sew these two down, don't we? Because I'm not going to be able to sew through the glue gun at all. So let's think this through properly. What do you think? That's going to be too wide. Let's get some netting. I'm going to go for this darker purple one because I like this netting. This is quite strong. So I think this works really well because this is what I've popped onto here, on here. So that's quite strong, and it's going to be easy to sew through as well. Not sew through, I mean sew in the signature through. So I don't want it too thick. So just cut two little pieces off, which is probably, let's have a little peek, 2.5 centimeters, so it's about 1 inch. And then all I will do is glue that, leave a little space, and then glue that down, and then I shall sew that in a minute. I'm going to add the 3-in-1 down. I suppose you could probably, I don't know, if I glue gunned it, I think I'd just get the glue everywhere. Oops. Let's just, what do you reckon there? That much room? I think that's about right, isn't it? What do you think? Pop that down. I am going to sew right up to the edge, right as close to that edge as I possibly can. So again, if you don't sew, then just stick it on like that. Stick it on with a nice strong glue. There we go. I'm going to just snip this off a little bit. And then we shall sew it. Just give it a second. Give it a second to make sure it's dry. I do like these. Do like these. Let's pop that to the side. So move all my stuff over. Pop these in my little pot. And then we will bring over the sewing machine. And let's just make sure we are sort of in view there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, just slowly, just go down the side. Now I've got it on a zigzag. Now I've got it on, the stitch is 1.8 on the zigzag, and my zigzag on this machine is number 4. So I'm just going to pop that down. Not quite sure. Okay, lovely. So let's see what we can do now to make sure these open up properly. Let's pop. Yeah. Okay, so I've got the lovely purple cotton on there, which is beautiful. I think it's lovely. Oops, we don't need that little pin. Cut these little bits off. Okay. I think that looks good. Right, let's just undo these a moment. Let me just take this out. So what I'm going to have to do, just going to bend this back a little bit, just so that we can open this down. Shall I cut that or shall I leave it? I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it. And then we can have it. You could open it up. No, I'm going to leave it because I'm just going to make a mess otherwise. but you can still open it up. You could still have this side, you could have a little tuck pocket in that side, but I'm going to just leave them like that, I think. Pop it on, pop a little bow. But again, if you're going to glue them up, just glue here, and then you could have that sort of like dingly dangling down. I might leave it open, but I like the dangly bit, so I'm going to just tie it in a knot like that. I think that looks nice. I might change my mind later, but I think it looks good like that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that one I'm gonna, oh, this one was, if I can speak, this is what I was going to use, wasn't it? Just stick that along there like that. Let's get my glue gun back out again. Pop this along. Like that, stick it on, oops. Lovely. Cut that a little bit too long. Okay, I could probably add little bits. I will probably add little bits as I go anyway, because I might pop a little eyelet in there and sort of like dingle dangle something off there as well. But I am loving these. Let's just pop, just mean, so you've got little, these are quite big pockets in here as well. Just so means that's a really lovely. Should we make a little pocket to go on the back of this one? Shall we do that? But I am loving this one because I put, what did I put on the other one? I did this one, just a little pocket on there, which I like. I like this quite thick. Suppose you could just have a smaller pocket. What do you think? Would that hold anything? Where's my little cards? That would stay in there, wouldn't it? I quite like that. I think it's a bit too thick. What else have I got I can put on there? I've got some of this. I do have some of this, but I do also, that's quite pretty, I do also have some beautiful blue. I forgot I had this. This is lovely. Oh look, there's a, that's a little piece. What do you think? That would make quite a pretty pocket, wouldn't it? What do you think? It doesn't have to go all the way across. I like that. Do we have it that big? I don't think we need it that big. I think I'm going to just cut a little bit of this off. Just have a smaller pocket. Use that in a minute. I didn't cut that very straight, did I? Should we have it to the side or over to this side? What do you think? Do you think we could sort of patch it in a little bit? I think we probably could. I quite like that actually. Right, how are we going to do that? Shall I just sew that on there? I think I might just sew that down. Okay, sorry guys. Let me just get my sewing machine back out again. Round this side. Can you see? So let's hope this doesn't wrinkle up. And then we've got purpley colour in here. So, and it's on a zigzag, so you will see this. Can't see it too much. Let's just cut these little bits off. Let's have a look what that looks like. Okay, I quite like that. Look, I've got stuff everywhere. Let's bring this back in. Let's pop our little lace spool over there. Okay, love that. I'm going to glue that down, and then, yes, that fits absolutely perfect. I'm going to glue that down, and then I will cut that off. I'm going to glue it down with a little bit of glue gun, just so it goes down. Where's my little, got a little pokey tool here, got paint or something on it. Oops. My little silicone thingamajiggedy. Lovely. Okay, let's go along the bottom piece. Down through here. Oops. Just a tiny little bit, just a itty bitty bit. Pop that on. Poke it down. There we go. And a little bit here, just up through there. Perfect. Okay, I like that. I do like that. I love that colour. Works absolutely perfect, doesn't it? Let's just snip this little bit off. A little bit of cotton there. Now again, these are obviously going to be on different sides of the page. Oh, I do like that. I think that looks so pretty. A bit of glue, a little bit of that. Now, do you think, oh gosh, look at me, I've got glue all stuck to my nails. I could have done that, couldn't I? Should we cover up this little bit of stitching with 3 little white roses? That's superly pretty. Superly? Is that a word? Let's just cut this little bit of the net off. Like this. There we go. Put that on there. Lovely. Now what I need to do, I'm going to pop this piece of card underneath because I need to glue those on, and I can guarantee I make a big mess underneath. See, look, my glue gun is pretty hot because the glue is gone a sort of yellowy brown colour. Make sure that doesn't stick. Is that open there? Well, it didn't stick down very well, did it? There we go. I need to get some more glue sticks. My glue sticks are a funny old colour, so I don't know whether that makes, I'll change my scissors for my bigger ones. There we go. That's better. Look at that. That's really pretty, isn't it? So see that this on the outside and that on the inside. Love that. I don't think she needs anything on her at all, but I might, as I go along, I will see and pop those in there. Let's get a little let's get one of our little signatures. So what I was thinking of, just pop these in between like that, in between one of the signatures, and then that, and then just flips like that, which I think looks lovely. And on this side, beautiful. Love it. Isn't that nice? So I will make another one because we've got this very delicate one to go into one of the other signatures, obviously. into one of these, whichever way. Maybe we'll go this way, like that. I do like that. I wish this paper was a little bit better, but I do have some, thinking about it, some paper from Tapology that might work. That's beautiful. I love it. I love these, and very, very simple to do. Let me just see. In this box here, I have, can you see, I've got like a box of, oh, I got little pegs. Ooh, I might use those. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm going to just have a quick rummage through here. Look, I've got these papers from Tapology, and I think these are going to look fab. Let me just pop those down. Look at these. Maybe not some of these, but I could make maybe some smaller envelopes and add some of these bits to it. They are beautiful. A little fluffy bit there. Okay, these going to be big enough, do you think? These are lovely. Not sure whether they're going to be quite right. That's one, but that again, that's very, very delicate as well. But I will go through these and see if I can. Oh, that's quite nice. But that would make a nice little small envelope. Or maybe I won't make an envelope. Maybe I'll make like little pouches or something and join them together. Or I could just sew it so we can have them going this way. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I will figure out another little one, because these are very, very thin. But I think sewn together, if you know what I mean, like this, if I fold them in half and then sew down there, down through the middle, I hope you can see this, and then we could have a little opening either side so it just flops like that. That might be another one. Look at that, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to keep these out because I'm going to add some of these to the journal as well, because they are beautiful colours, perfect colours, aren't they? Look at these. Lovely. Okay, so waylaid, got a little bit waylaid there, just a little thought. But getting back to these are fabulous. I'm loving them, so please do give it a go. That's another little element to add into our journal. Don't make as much mess as me. Look, I've got ink. If you use this ink, just make sure it's dry a bit. I didn't realise it was so wet. So there we go. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.